Okay, so let's start. Half of a number is 100. So half, se escribe like that, half. Of is multiplication. A number, we can call it n, equals 200. 6 less than is subtraction. A number, n, equals 2. But remember, less than is a turnaround, so we have to switch. So it becomes n minus 6 equals 2. And change colors here. Next one, 12 is 12, 12 is 12. Fewer than también is also a turnaround word. So that's subtraction minus twice, 2 times, right? 2 times a number equals 10. So just don't forget, tenemos, we have to switch, and that's what you get. Number 4, 4.5 times, multiply, a number, I don't know, let's call x, is 12 and 800s. That's a little bit difficult. So it could be 12, and that really means this 0.08 and 800s. Okay, so if you don't get that one, we didn't go over it, so it's okay. A number that I don't know, que no conozco, and increased by plus 7 equals 11. The value, I don't know, x, value, valor que no conozco, decreased by is minus 4 is 4 equals 29. So for this one, they're asking us, is it 4 minus x equals 29 or x minus 4 equals 29? So the correct one is x minus 4 equals 29. So think about it. A number minus 24 equals 29. So that makes sense. Un número minus 4 equals 29. Can you do the other way? 4 minus a number equals 29? So we really can't do that, right? Not as of yet, right? And maybe at the end of the year we can talk about negative numbers, but right now, 4 minus something equals 29? Yeah, that can't happen, okay? Seven, twice as many, so twice is 2, right? Twice is 2 times. 2 times what? X is or will be 18. K divided by 6 equals 67, right? So that one is easy. So now the next one, 7 less than the number is 20. Is it this one or is it this one? Well, 7 is 7. Less than is minus. A number, let's call it x, equals 20. Pero, remember, less than is a turnaround, so we're going to switch and it's going to become x minus 7 equals 20. So the correct answer is este. Now, they are asking us to write in words, usando palabras, in another way. So let me write this as an expression first. So 9 is 9. Less than is minus. H equals 22. But less than is a turnaround, yeah? So let's turn that around. H minus 9 equals 22. Now I want you to write that. So what can we write? We can write a number, número H minus 9 is 22, right? So we can write, I want you to write another sentence, o escriben una otra frase with the same meaning, con el mismo significado. Okay? So, but it's easier sometimes if you see the number. So sum, what is sum? Sum is addition. Who are we adding? 4.4 and 4.4 and K is 20, oh sorry, equals 21.2, right? So now that we can see, podemos ver eso, we can write it. So how can we write it differently? In vez de sum, so we can write 4.4 plus a number que no conozco, K, is 21.2. Okay. Quotient, guess quotient, division. So division of 8 and j is 2. So we can say a number, sorry, we can write, sorry, not a number, 8, 8, divided by j equals 2. Sorry, is 2. Or if you want to write equals 2, that's okay too. Oh, there's one more. 11 times w is k. So we're going to write 11 times w equals k. How can we write this? We can say 11 multiplied by w equals k. Or we can say, yeah, that's right, the product of 11 and k is of 11 and w, sorry, of 11 and w is k. So another way of writing it. Okay. All right, so that's not that bad. True or false? 3 times 48. So let's write it down. There's a 3 times 48 is the same as 48 equals, hang on a second. Sorry, those 3 times 48 is the same as 48 equals the product of 3 and x, right? Are these two the same? ¿Esos dos son lo mismo? These two. So this one is not the same. This one is an expression. And this one is an equation. We have to be careful. Right? This is only 3 times 48. This one is 48 equals the product of 3 times x. So there's an equation here. So they're not the same. True or false? Is not the same. So that's false. 13. The difference of 8 and k, the difference, what is difference? First of all, it's subtraction, right? Of 8 and k is 0. And is that the same thing as 8 minus k equals 0? So is this and this the same? And the answer is true, right? We can write it and you can see because those they're both the same. C. Okay, so let's do C. 14 less than j is 30, so be careful. Less than is turnaround, so we're going to write j minus 14 equals 30. So is that the same thing? So this is that. Is that the same thing as this one? What is this one? J minus 14 equals 30. Are this and this the same? Same, right? They are exactly the same, so that is true. Okay. So here we have an equation. X plus 2.5 equals 6. So what number can x with? X plus 2.5 equals 6. ¿Cuál número? Which number can we put here? Can x be 0? So if I put 0 over here, 0 plus 2.5, is that equal 6? No. So that doesn't work. Let me put 3 over here. Is 3 plus 2.5 equals 6? Also no. Oh, sorry. Sorry. First one was 0, right? So that was a no. Second one is 3.5. Is 3.5 plus 2.5 equals 6. So in your calculator, you can do what's 3.5 plus 6.5 plus 2.5, and that equals 6. And is that the same as el otro lado? That's the same thing. Okay? And then we're going to try one more. So instead of x, let's try to do 4. So we're going to put 4. Is 4 plus 2.5 equals 6? No. So the only one that works is 3.5. Ugh. 14. Write 3 different verbal equations that can be presented by the equation 2 minus y equals 0. So we can write 2 minus y is 0. 2. Let me see. Actually, the difference. Okay, sorry. The difference of 2 and y equals 0. Or we can say y less than 2 equals 0. So we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 more. Write 2 verbal. Okay, so same thing. They're asking us to do 2 verbal statements. So let's start with 1. So we can say 3 times x plus, so I'm going to put a comma here. 3 times x, comma, plus 2 is 11. Okay, so we can say that. We can say the product of 3 and x, right, plus 2, or let me use something else, added by 2 is 11. Ooh, this one, the sum, remember when we say the sum of x and 6, right? La suma de 5 es de x en 6, the sum of x and 6, comma, times 5 is 50. Or actually, I should have written 5 times 5 multiplicado, 5 times the sum of x and 6 is 50. That would have been a little better. Okay. And I think that's it.